All right. So we are currently in Pelagiad, but we're trying to head back to Balmora. That's why I put that Pelagiad, but back to Balmora. As a reminder that I'm going back to Balmora. Not to Seyda like I originally wanted. We're going to go and turn in this Mages Guild quest and figure out some other stuff. Other mods I'm planning on looking at is going to be for increasing the textures. I was looking at a video today from, I think it was from 2019 actually, but there is an enhanced vanilla texture pack that I think I'm going to grab and put in. I think it'll actually increase the game quite a bit, and we're going to end up doing that. And by the way, if you didn't notice that the game looks a little bit different, it's because, I didn't know, this guy, I had to actually activate these. They were sitting over here before, like this. And, I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference, but you notice there's a little bit of difference in the sky. If you look, once I put the bloom linear on, it gets a little hazy. That actually helps with a lot of the lighting in the game. I also added in a fire replacer. And there's a candle replacer, because apparently the candles used to be a pixelated effect. I changed that. It is now an actual candle flame, and the candle flames actually pulse with light. It's really nice. There's other things I could have done to enhance them further, but the other things, while they look great, have problems with chandeliers, so I decided not to. Basically, there's one that adds sort of like a volumetric fog, so at nighttime it looks really pretty around every candle flame. Who the hell is that? Is that another brigand? I swear to God. I can't soul trap this idiot. Ugh. That's another brigand. I'd like to see you try.
Escape while you can.
Now stay calm, do everything I say, no one needs to get hurt. I want you to empty your pockets and hand over your valuables. 100 gold ought to do it. If you don't, I'm going to have to kill you. Sorry, but that's business. I said, I'd like to see you try. Those are fighting words, High Elf. Very well, you have chosen your own death. And then he said, escape while you can. He's not doing very good. Come on, cause sanctuary.
You die.
That's what you get. Take that. He is more stronger than he needs to be. That's what you get. Stupid brigand. So I'm going to pick up all this crap, and then suddenly I'm going to be carrying all this. He has 69 gold on him, giggity. Didn't he have an amulet? This thing. He does. He has an expensive amulet. And I have the body of a soul of a Nyx Hound. How am I going to deal with enchantment? 39. I kind of feel like I should just start farming some souls, shove them into some petty stones, and just start enchanting a bunch of stuff. And I have quite a bit I can enchant. Granted, I'm going to sell it all off, but... Can you go to your dark elf lover? She's all like,
what
no.
Can I do for you,
I just want to stand here on the road and imagine him. Dude. What's over that way? Nothing. I mean, nothing is not accurate. There is stuff, guaranteed. I just haven't been over there. But yeah, no, there's some texture mods that were not AI scaled that I'm looking at. Honestly, a lot of the AI scaled ones I've looked at, they kind of look a little iffy. Like, I don't really trust them to be good. And it's always the weird places where if you sit there and tell AI, yeah, you take care of this, and then you look at the results and you get a game like what was it? Which one was the one everyone was making fun of? Was it was it Grand Theft Auto San Andreas that people were like, oh my god, this was AI upscaled and it's so bad? I think it was. I'm having a feeling like if I do it, it's gonna end up like that. I'm just going to end up where a point where I'm going to try and... Can I just walk over the mountain? I'm going to end up at the point where I'm going to be like, oh yeah, everything's fine. And then I'm going to look at something and it's going to be god-awful ugly because the AI saw something that wasn't there. And it decided it knew best, because of course it does. I mean, I guess this is a way you can go. Go up. Well, you know, a Skyrim horse could travel up this easily. There are no horses in Morrowind, as far as I understand. There are Guar, which we saw one of the Guar. Wasn't it Remy or something? Was a Guar that was the pack guy? There's a mod that allows you to ride them. I don't like the way it looks, which is why I'm not doing it. You actually can ride them, but while the Guar bounces back and forth, your character kind of stays stable, and it looks weird to me. So I can't get behind something that's going to break my immersion on my super polygon enabled. Oh, by the way, another mod I got, in case you didn't notice. Real signs. So you can actually read what the signs are instead of hovering over them each time. I forgot about this back in the day when Morrowind was still relatively new and the modding community went a little crazy with it. I remember this mod, and I remember actually installing it, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Not that I played much of it. What is that? Is that a rock? Yeah, okay, I thought that was a scary guy just standing there. Wowzers. Yeah, you can actually read those now. Whoa. God damn it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, God, why are you so strong? Because you're diseased? Swear to God if I'm diseased. No. Poor rat, no. No poor rat. Stupid rat. But yeah, like, Real Signs is a really small addition, but it's a nice one. Because now you can just read. Are they... I swear to God, all the extra people coming around. So I was trying to get the mods. I did find them, technically. The mods that cause the water to pool up. And I did take a look at the mod that Retro had suggested, which was Alpis's Rain Replacer. Apparently Alpis's Rain Replacer goes hand in hand with another one called, I think, Sky UI. And I think together they allow for the land to accumulate water and to get wet visually. I had problems getting them run, and while I could force them to run without using OpenMW by replacing files in the game system, I'm worried about doing the file replacers. Unless I know it's going to do something. Because I did use the file replacement for the fires and the candles. So the fire is less smoky looking, even though it's still smoky looking. Has more of a flame effect to it. And is much more orange and vibrant. And the candles... Let me see. The candles are a little bit more orange and vibrant, and if you look at the light, it pulses now. Plus, they each have an actual candle flame, where beforehand, I believe they had little... the orange-colored smoky stuff that they used to use at the time period for fire. It's supposed to help with the visuals. I am aware that there's a bunch of problems with all the extra NPCs. They don't know what they're doing. We could create the Great Flood. I already tried it, and I think that Morrowind Reborn is getting in the way from a lot of this stuff. So I'm not going to bother with it. As much as part of me wants to. There's a lot of additions to the game for Morrowind Reborn that I wasn't aware of. Seyda looks so much bigger. Because it actually is bigger. It has more huts. I don't know what it's done to Vivek. I know, or not Vivek. Vivek, it's done stuff to the external areas. I think that one foreign quarter that we were at, where all the people were outside of it, I think that was added by Morrowind Reborn. I don't know if the entirety of it was added or if some of it. I don't know if there were buildings added to Balmora or if Balmora is the same, but it did add stuff. There are mods that will change up Balmora, for instance, that will give it like a waterway closer to the water's edge, and I've seen them visually and they look great, but I don't want to change up the world that much. There is another one that makes the world even bigger called Tamriel Rebuilt. I don't know if it works in tandem with Morrowind Reborn, from what I understand. You kind of have to pick one or the other. Tamriel Rebuilt doesn't just add to Morrowind. It adds to the world and allows you to go outside of Morrowind, and it is possible to go to Skyrim, and it's possible to go to Cyrodiil. What Morrowind Reborn does is it makes the world bigger. I don't know if we can see it or if there's any comparison. So Morrowind as a game ended up taking up just the basic area around just Vardenfell. Morrowind Reborn's aim is to allow you to go throughout the entirety of Morrowind, which apparently is what Bethesda originally intended to be for the game, but they ended up running out of time or money or something, and they pulled back on a lot of that. I wonder if there's a quicker way over this way. To the Mages Guild. Can I just walk, because apparently I have no stamina to my name? I noticed how we can keep running even when our stamina runs out. Yeah, it's right there. I was going to look for better signs here to replace like these flags so they're a little easier to tell what they are. Because there are some out there, I just don't know how to get them. Yeah, so I can actively still run, but my fatigue being low affects other things. That I know. It seriously affects combat, it affects spellcasting, I think. I think it affects everything. I want a light spell. I wonder if there is one. There has to be one.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Okay.
First the vision, then the conjuration. This is unsettling.
What? What is she talking about? Anything you wish to Dill, you know I like you and want to help. In fact, with a good friend like you, I might even be persuaded to gossip about a little secret. Little secret. Interested in dwarven artifacts? Fine. Dwarven ruins are fascinating and there's good loot. Just one suggestion. You find yourself over your head, back out, and go back to running errands and hunting rats for a while. I've heard of this. Steam Centurions. The Steam Centurion is an enchanted animated artifact of Dwemer creation. Constructed in the form of an armored warrior, they are aggressive and dangerous. Scrap metal collected from Dwemer artifacts is rare and precious, and prized both by collectors of antiquities and students of metals and enchantments. Bacola Closius is the owner and proprietor of Southwall, working class Balmora Corner Club east of the Ohio River. What do you have to say about the Mages Guild? It's a professional organization chartered by the Emperor to promote study of the arcane arts, and it's where you go to find wizards for hire. Trainings, goods, and services are cheaper for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. If you're thinking of making wizardry your profession, you should join and work your way up the ranks. We already know that, so why was it blue? Blue usually means she has something else to say. Spells. Elemental Burst, I think we already have. I don't think we have that version. Poison, Poisonous Touch, Shock. Shock damage 5 to 15 for touch. Blah, blah, blah. Weakness to elements. Spells. Spell Drinker. Spell absorption 20 points for 15 seconds. Flame Guard. What's Poet's Whim? Resist Blight Disease 25 to 50% for 60 seconds. What? Summon Bone Walker for 45 seconds. What's the difference between a Bone Walker and a skeleton? Is a Bone Walker better? It's a higher casting cost. Do I have the money for this? Well, I guess I do now. Bet with Galbadir. Ajira won the bet. Ajira does not forget your help. Duties. Ajira knows many secrets, but they are not yet for friend Dill. Speak with Ajira again when you are a warlock. Rannis Aetheris here may have duties for you, but Ajira does not like Rannis much. That's because Rannis is a bitch. Maybe you should speak with Ajira's good friend Edwina Elbert at the Guild of Mages in Aldruin. Wait, so I don't have to do Rannis' stuff? Not what I was expecting. Do I have potions to sell? Gotta shrink this. I wish I had a map so I could compare. Restore health, Dill's paralytic cure, poison cure, will restore. I have grief I could sell, along with the Sujama. Spells. Barrier 5th, barrier 6th. Okay, advancement. You meet our requirements still, but you have not completed the duties expected of a magician. Scholar Intermural needs to be escorted. Oh, I have Intermural's notes. Well, do you have the notes? Yes, here they are. Good work, Dill. You'll go far in the Mages Guild. Duties? I believe Tashbi Ashabale in Margon has been practicing necromancy. God damn it. I thought necromancy wasn't outlawed in Morrowind. Advancement. You meet our requirements still, but you have not yet completed the duties expected of a magician. Alright, who's Tashbi Ashabale? Right, Tashbi lives in Margon. She's the one who's been practicing necromancy. Necromancy. Find Tashbi Ashaban in Margon and kill her. The Mages Guild cannot tolerate necromancers. Why is your solution to just murder? God. Guild dues. I'll let you know if anyone hasn't paid their dues. It's all she does. She's just all like, ah, yes. Someone's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Murder them. Barter. Get some more petty gems. How many do I have left? I have 5. That's fine. Let's sell these 2 things to Ajira. She can have the alcohol that's probably not supposed to be ingested by much of anyone. Barely can jump. Barter. Alright. Magic. Have the Sujama. Have the grief. It's worth 34. Can I make any other potions, honestly? What's my current alchemy? 35? Ugh. I don't know if I'm ready to just make other potions. I mean, I could try. Doesn't hurt. The ingredients that are, like, I have a ton of in here. So something drains fatigue. Really? These two? Whatever. Really? Paralyze. Cure poison. All right. Barter magic. Take my. Where's that horrible thing here? Drain fatigue. 10 of them. Holy crap! 71. Hey, I'll take it. Not the restore health. Spell absorption. Restore magic. No, it's one of these, isn't it? Will restore. Poison cure. Paralytic cure. Cure poison 2. These two. Alright. That's fine. And let's rest until healed. I don't know what she wants me to do.
Careless, these creatures.
I cannot think with all these disruptions. Please leave me alone. Necromancy. In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dunmer loathed necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Dunmer summoned their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all. Wow. Necromancers. No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. You are...
You can speak freely, friend to friend.
Sharn Gra Musgob assures me she's not a necromancer and that she cannot teach me any spells. I wonder. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I forgot to open up my text file. She absolutely 100% assures me she is not a necromancer. In fact, she does it so vehemently. I didn't know what... Oh, God, Squidward, get out of here. Why? So I've already escorted into Morel. So I need to find... Tashpi Ashabel. Necromancer. In Margon. Where the hell's Margon? Kill her. She's gonna summon something. Well, I can literally summon a...
It is such an honor to meet you.
Where the hell's Margon? Okay, barter. Wait, how much? You're at 49?
If I can help, I will, but
Do you
don't
like
take
me
too
enough?
much time.
Now you're at 37. Reload. He's just persuasion, admire. Now he's at 35. That's even worse. Hey, do you like feet? 41. One more time and then we're done. 36. Yeah, we're done. Barter. So what does he sell? All weapons? Okay. Steel short sword for 6? Sure.
This better be important.
I don't think this is open. Yeah, it's not open. It's 3 a.m. Where can I go to shove someone's soul into something? My acrobatics went up. Whoa. So is a light spell part of the game? Hold on. Are light spells a thing? School of Illusion. Invisibility, Chameleon. Light! So it's an illusion school. So I just haven't found anyone with it. God damn it, the gates are locked. Maybe we should just wait 5 hours until 8 a.m. Wow. Oh my god, the gates are open. Oh my god, as if Cliff Racer. I could have just jumped over. I'm gonna stick that Cliff Racer inside a gem. There. God damn it. Ugh. You are a waste of all my magical efforts. I trapped a soul. How much is it worth? It's under miscellaneous, really. Disease Cliff Racer, value 40. I'm sorry, what? Why are you diseased? It's kind of gross. Crush fiber has been added. I don't know if I've ever checked under here. I don't really care too much about this type of soul. I just need a bunch of souls so I can enchant stuff. Just to level up. Actually, hold on. I'm at 7 out of 10. So I think we need to gather souls, but not actively enchant with them. Because here's my thought. If I focus one whole level on enchantments, conjuration, blah, 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 I will probably end up with a lot more intelligence upgrades. So I want, what was it? Summon what? Summon Bonewalker. Skeletal minion, Bonewalker. Okay. What does this look like? Oh god, you're creepy. You also breathe really heavily. This is that thing that I found in the tomb that killed me. So don't make it angry. Don't accidentally hit it with spells so that it gets upset at me. I noticed that summons are slightly see-through. So it is possible, from what I can tell from the manual, I don't know if we checked it earlier or if we saw it in the game, but it is possible to summon a creature and then kill it and trap its soul. Because apparently they still have souls, but I believe it's mentioned that summoned creatures have much weaker souls than normal ones. So while I can do that to farm souls, my chances of being able to do that reliably with some good outcome is kind of slim. I like how I'm just walking up this now. This is how we can increase our athletics. What the? Oh. The tomb that we never quite went in. How's my inventory? 101 out of 170. I was partly doing this to try and just map out some of this. This wall is not very safe if this is how you can get over it. I could just Luna it through Vivek without it being Vivek. Hello, Mr. Cliff Racer. Come here. Got it. So Regular Cliff Racer is still 40, so the Nyx Hound was still better. Was this the swamp area from before that we saw? I think so. With the ectoplasm and everything? Yeah, that's it. Could technically go down there and just explore a little. Thought I was supposed to be focusing. What is wrong with me? Look, I have 3 soul gems. Okay. I'm supposed to go to the Fighters Guild and ask about Neravarine's secret cult and the sixth house. That's the main quest. Because that's from Caius Casadas and being part of the Blades. I also think I'm doing myself a disservice by trying to keep away from certain groups, so I'm... Ow! Okay, I don't do well falling off of roofs. I just want people to know this. I didn't do very good if I fall off a roof. Let's sell off our stuff in here first. Hello. Meldor, barter. Okay. Apparel. All this niche stuff. Black cotton mask you will not take. Cotton pants, nope. I mean, I have all these to enchant, so... He's only gonna give me 10? That's worth 40! Hold on. You have 39. Okay, we're gonna try and make you like me more. Persuade. 42. 46. 40. Reload. 42. 34. He hates me more. Okay, well, last one. 43. Nope. Alright. Still better than what it was. What are you giving me for this now? 4. 5. 6. 7. 9. 10. God fucking damn it. I just make no money. 11. So glad that I could be selling some worthwhile stuff to people. It's not even about how much it's worth, so much as it's how much do they like me. Do they hate me? Well, I guess that's a problem. Ugh, Fighters Guild, gross. They said we might have to do some stuff. Who's Hasfat and a Tobulus? That not you. You're a warrior. You're okay, Wayne. Ada's Fire Eye.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Shut up. Frontier Conquest and Accommodation. Don't pick any of their plants. They get very angry when you touch their indoor plants.
I'm listening.
You're adorable. Hey.
You're on your honor.
Call near Oath Giver. Flania.
Go ahead, stranger.
Mixed Unit Tactics, Volume 1. Nothing. Don't pick up stuff from the chests. It's a Fighters Guild. They will pummel me into the ground before I have a chance to react.
I will listen, Commander.
I was like wondering what is with his mouth. I realized it's a goatee. Hasfat. Who are you? Luthien Morbane.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander. Good day, Dill. So you're with Caius, huh? And Caius wants information? Of course. There's this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what you want to know. Favor. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkingthad. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box and I'll tell you what you want to know. No! Holy crap! He's like, yeah, you look squishy and small. Go into that Dwemer ruin. Okay, what are you going to tell me about Arkenthand? Arkenthand. Because dwarves didn't know how to use vowels. The old Dwemer ruins at Arkenthand are extensive on the surface and underground. Head south out of town past the silt-shredded port, then cross the bridge across the Odai River. At the signpost, head north towards Caldera. Immediately on the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill on an old road to cross an ancient Dwemer bridge over Foyada. Wait, so this is not the one I think it is? Shit. This is not the phone I want to take a picture on. Lord. Isaac messaged me a little bit ago to tell me that he has arrived at his grandfather's. Okay, I'm taking a picture of these instructions because screw this. I'm not writing it down. Like, I'm sorry, I can't be bothered to write down your instructions. Okay. To cross an ancient Dwemer bridge over Foyada Minmia. The entrance to Arkenthad is on the east side of the Foyada, south of the bridge. Turn a crank on a pipe nearby to open the doors. We've seen that. Foyada means fire river on the native Ashlander language. The deep ash, dark ravines which run down from the Red Mountain volcano are called Foyada. The lava from the Red Mountain is very fluid and it runs almost like water, and during an eruption, fire rivers run down the mountain, clearing the ravines of vegetation. Because they have good footing, are clear of brush and run long distances, the natives use them like roads. Disappearance of the dwarves. The disappearance of the dwarves predates imperial written records. Dunmer oral accounts record that the Dwemer were utterly destroyed by the gods for profane practices and impiety. That's interesting. Dwarven ruins are scattered across Tamriel, and weapons, armor, housewares, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found, but the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of the dwarves remains one of Tamriel's greatest mysteries. The Dwemer puzzle box. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little bigger. It will be made of a coppery metal with a circular design and symbols on one side and some line marks on the other side. That's all I want, that little cube. Okay. Wonder if you could persuade him into just giving you the information without getting this.
Come on then. Say something or move on.
But here's the thing. I kind of want to do this one. Like, not for any major reason, but I need money, and the Dwemer ruins are supposed to be of money, and it'd be interesting. Yes, Conjurer. Why do you not have ears? Why do some of the female characters just not have any ears? It's really weird. Spells. Give me light. Dispel. 100% on self. I need light. We're going into a dark area. I need light.
How may I help you, Altmer?
How does none of you have a light spell? Spells. Light? Maybe light. Buoyancy, swift sim for 5 seconds. Spells? How about light? I can't make light if I don't know it, right? No, it doesn't look like I can.
You seem quite intriguing. Please share your thoughts.
Bound mace, bound spear, poet's whim, blah, blah, blah. I don't think Ajira has anything but potions. Tale of the Devious Trader. Mercantile increased. Whoa!
You can speak freely, friend to friend.
Can I? Scroll of the first barrier. Shield 5 for 6 seconds. Brief history of the Empire. Looks like a full set. I haven't really bothered looking at the stuff that's lying around as far as the books, and I really should. Spells. You have enchanting and
Yes?
training. I don't think you have any. No. High quality scroll, medium quality. So I can make some actual spell scrolls. Oh, that could be potentially good. I can actually make spell scrolls. Medium quality. Get 2 of those. So I like the fact that the guild chests get filled, and I don't know if they get filled with every rank you do. But I like that they're actually filled. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna save. And I'm gonna try taking the Nyx Hound one and make an enchanted item. And we're gonna use a spell scroll. We're gonna make this into a recall spell scroll, maybe. Cast cost is 29. The enchantment level is 37 out of 75. But I only have a 13% chance of it working. Delete that. I have a 55% chance. I wanted a oh shit recall scroll. We're gonna end up loading if it fails, so scroll of oh shit. Failed. This is not going to be worth trying. I might want to put the scrolls away. Make an enchanted item. What about a scroll of restoring health? 10 over 3 seconds. So it'd be 10 points every 3 seconds. I have a 27% chance of success. I could also put it on a ring and just have a really good ring. For 5 seconds on touch. Self. Restore health 10 points. Okay, what about... It has a 27% chance of working. It only has a charge of 30. And the casting cost is going to be 19, which means you only get a single spell cast off of it before you have to redo it. Exquisite Ring of Healing. Gem destroyed. How about we worry about enchanting later? It's 2 a.m. We're going to rest 4 hours. We're going to rest until 6.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Uh-huh. It's nice. I'm thinking of selling off some of the jewelry that I'm carrying. Okay, put that back. What are these? Cannot place items in this container, so I guess I hold on to them. 5 petty soul stones. We're taking them. They're ours now. We have 74, and we're carrying 74. We need to find a trader. Right there. You know the best part? It's 6 a.m., which means I can't even go to the trader. There, I waited until 8. God damn it. I hate the way this is done. Okay, barter. You want the common shirt, the black cotton mask, the common pants. You also want one of these amulets, right? Yes, you do. How about that one? 250, 250. Take that one. Take that one. I'll keep these 2 on me. What else can I sell you? The scrolls are not worth selling offhand. Scroll of Savage Might. Sell that. What am I carrying that's so much? Whatever. Because I'm at 68. Is it just the soul gems? It could be. Okay. How am I doing this? Head south out of town past the Silt Strider port. And then what? Then cross the bridge over the Odai River. Well, look at that. It's another cliff racer I can shove into a gemstone. God damn it. Stop making me miss this. Man, armored skill went up. It's fine. Okay, cross the bridge though. At the signpost, head north towards Caldera. Where the hell else am I gonna head? Oh. North is that way? What? At the signpost. I mean, technically there's this, but I don't know if this counts. This is more like a marker. The signpost is further in. Ring. Jewelry. Look, the signpost is right there and it wants me to head north. I'm gonna see what I could do to make this black cloud of the fog of war on the map to go away a little bit more. Like, look at how much prettier it is when you could see more. That's north. Alright, and then what? Immediately on the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill. Oh wait, is that it? Is that the Dwemer Ruin? Hold on. Instead of looking at this, hold on. Yeah, that's it. Never mind. I know where we're going. Screw this instructions. What's that fire over there? As I get sidetracked horribly. I don't know if flame atronachs are a thing. I think that's a tomb. Or is that a campfire? I can't tell. I'm not doing that. Not right now. We're gonna hate ourselves otherwise. Okay. Gonna walk as close over here as possible. Yeah. I just realized how ugly my shoes are. Hold on. Yeah, because I got these expensive shoes on and they're kind of gross. Well, the next person I murder, I'm going to take their shoes. Especially if they look nicer. It's like, ah, yes, murder. What do you get out of that? Shoes. It's like I'm a true wizard from the Discworld. To be fair, I've never read a single book of Terry Pratchett's, but I've heard that they're really good. That's going to be someone who's angry at me, isn't it? You bitch! Ow. Holy crap! What did she do to me? I'm blinded. And dying. Ow! What did I do? Kill her! God damn it. I'm dead. Who the fuck is that? No, horrible bitch. Ow! Damn it. Oh, she's such a pain. I regret everything because this is all from that this is all from the Morrowind Comes Alive thing. And she is a horrible, horrible person who I did nothing to. God damn it. Fuck off. She's slowing him. Ow. Holy crap. She's a hag. She's a black robe. Hey, she has shoes, though. And an iron club. Rest until healed. I'm just trying to kill this thing while I have the ability to catch its soul. Dispose. Rest until healed. Thanks. Save. I guess we're going in here. It's 5 a.m. Hall of Centrifuge. Here's what we're gonna do. Five. Entering Arc. Thung. I don't remember how to spell it. I don't remember how to spell it. I'm gonna just go here. Okay. Now we'll quick save. So we have a save that's outside because I don't trust this. There's a corpse with a diamond. Diamonds are alchemical ingredients. Hold on while I crush one up and stick it in a bottle as opposed to selling it. God. What the fuck? I just want to point out how utterly dangerous this looks. You deal with it. Go. Target resisted magic. Can you not push me off? So the dwarven devices, or the Dwemer devices, dwarven devices, whatever, resist magic. A very D&D. What do you mean run while I can? Ow! God damn it! I'm fine, let him handle it. Is it on? Are we really bad? No, everything's fine now. Are we back now? I'm checking. How the hell did I have that open? We're back. Okay. It's back. Good. Alright. I managed to kill both of them. Granted, I just shoved a bunch of spells in their face. I don't really want to take anything of theirs because none of their stuff is all that worthwhile except for the money right now. Unless these common shoes look better than the other common shoes. Look, I need my shoes to look better. All right? So look, these don't take off my pants. How about these? Oh, those look nice. Those look like shit. These are nicer, and they complement this. Hey, I got new shoes. Hey. Fucking hell, I got scared for a second. Yeah, now you're gone. $91 out of 170. I hear that. Ornate Dwemer chest. Bloodstained journal. Arkthang expedition logbook. This logbook in part or in its entirety remains the property of the East Empire Company of Ardenfell. Expedition leader Luck Amadi. Day 1 first light. We have arrived at Arkthang. Okay, it's Arkthand. After a brief stop for provisions from Fort Moonmoth, where we purchased several potions of restore strength, fatigue, and health if needed during the planned digs and exploration of lower caverns. Day 1 nightfall. Camp has been set up in the Hall of Centrifuge after finding a suitable flat surface, and some old Dwemer furniture has been employed to aid as storage facility. Day 2 first light. I will not return again to my log until the day is over. We intend to inspect and explore the whole of the Hall of Centrifuge, and any findings will be logged before supper. Day 2, nightfall. Much as expected, the Hall of Centrifuge has been ravaged by smugglers and looters, and all we found in the past 12 hours is dust and debris, and items dropped by beings that were certainly not of Dwemer origin. We shall have to go deeper tomorrow. Day 3, middle night. Some strange sounds from below awoke the crew, and what could only be explained as a breeze put out our night candles. Quite odd, but Roberte Genus, the science leader of the team, assures us that it is only the result of the warm air we have generated, meeting the cold of the lower levels. Still, I shall sleep with one eye open to be on the safe side. Day 3, noon. Roberti's explanation for the breeze is now skating on thin ice. Xavier NC was sent deeper into the cells of Hollowed Hand, where he came back shaking, telling me he had heard the same sounds and felt the breeze we had felt the night before. We are sure his description of something he saw was just his Nordic imagination running away with itself, or at least we hope so. Day 3, Nightfall. There have been no repeat of NC's hysterics for the rest of today, and a haul of earlier Dwemer schematics have been found and carefully wrapped in log for shipment back to the company. We will now settle down to supper and plan for tomorrow's deeper excavations. Day 4, First Light. We are not alone in here. It may be simple looters hiding down in the lower caverns trying to scare us off, or it could be something else in here with us that seems to be offended by our presence. Last night our senses had grown more accustomed to the lighting down here than the previous night, and we are all sure we saw something. Not sure what it was, but there was certainly something in here with us. Nevertheless, we shall continue into Weeping Bell Hall later today. Day 4, Nightfall. 3 of my men have entered Weeping Bell Hall at noon today. The report I received earlier this evening suggests a lot of Dwemer items are still down there and that there are traces of looters, possibly smugglers there also. The confusing part is, why would smugglers and looters leave such valuable items? My people will return tomorrow to collect, identify, and pack every artifact they can find, but for now we shall eat and retire for the night to ensure a bright and early start in the morning. Day 5, Middle Night. We have been woken again, but this time not a breeze, but more of a howl. It seems like a creature of some kind, but it has a lingering creaking sound like metal grinding against metal. Roberti insists it is probably the old machinery twitching because of our careless team touching handles and levers, but I'm not sure about his explanation at all. Day 5, First Light. We had a restless night, to say the least. Odette Bien started screaming uncontrollably and ran off into Weeping Bell. I organized a search party, but ordered them not to travel any deeper than the Weeping Bell corridors until we had explored them further. Odette will just have to take her chances with the cold and the dark until we find her. Day 5, Nightfall. Again, I've had no time to write up my noon log, nor have we found either artifacts or Odette Bien. By noon, I split the party up in twos and we combed the entire ruins and mapped it out completely. One of the teams have returned, reporting what appears to be a hidden cavern entrance hardly noticeable in the light of the deep ore passage, but it seems it veers off in a westerly direction. We may have to use explosive charges to remove the rocks covering it tomorrow. Day 6, First Light. We have found Odette Bien, or more, she has found us. As we woke this morning, her body was beside the camp in the corridor leading to Weeping Bell. A strange round hole was found, seemingly piercing her heart with precision. None of the team heard any noise or indeed woke during the night, as we were tired out from the lack of sleep the previous night. I cannot rule out foul play from one of our team, but it's highly unlikely given the nature of the wound. Odette has been wrapped as required to avoid rat gnawing. She will be sadly missed. Day 6, Noon. We have blown away a section of deep ore passage, and indeed there is another corridor down here flowing westerly as my team at first indicated. We're taking some sustenance before returning to explore the corridor with a fully armed team, and I intend to get to the bottom of this mystery before the end of the day and resume our original plans. Day 6, Nightfall. It will be some time before we can resume plans. We all saw it. Without doubt, it was some sort of experimental Dwemer construct. The Dwemer may have vanished, but this was their legacy, and it certainly lives on. It's worth money. The cogs are heavy, but they're worth money. Like, Skyrim was all like, yeah, here's a cog, it's worth like nothing. And then these are like, yo, a Dwemer scroll. I can't read it. It's worth 100 though. Dwemer goblet. They're heavy. Steel broadsword. Is there... I think there's just a skull on it. So if I want a skull... No, it weighs too much. Steel dagger. I hear that. So out of curiosity... Do these guys have a name? Frank Ruse, Surus Velvus. Huh. What the hell was that noise? There's a dwarven spider automaton or something or other wandering around. I'm scared to be down there right now, and we have to go down. But I'm also wondering if there's something over here. I can't, even if there is, there's no way I can jump over to it. It's too far. Like, I'm not as good of a jumper as that. I'm gonna save right here. We're gonna try it. How did I even get up that a moment ago? Look at this. I can't even jump up there. How the hell did I manage that? Did I critically succeed at jumping? Oh my god. This part, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna save. It was a mistake! Ah! See what happens? See what happens when you suck at jumping? Did I place a mark spell in the Mage's Guild, or did I forget to do that? Hold on. We're gonna find... Yeah, I forgot to do that. So here's what we're gonna do, because I don't trust any of this shit. Actually, we should be safe if we put a mark here. I think you can get out from here. I think you can. Okay, you can. So this does rotate. Alright. So I'm going to cast Mark here. So my teleport will bring me to this entrance. And we're going to... You can't rest when there are enemies nearby. Rest until healed. Oh, God! Stop it. Got a soul. Diseased Owlet. Did I get diseased? I think it did disease me for a bit. But I think the disease just acted like poison of some sort. No. No, my speed has dropped to 8. How long? Ah, shit. I don't have anything to recover speed, do I? Not that. Restore speed? I don't have anything with restore speed. Oh look, reflect. That's nice. Alright. So I guess we're quick loading. Shit. The problem is speed is going to affect not only our movement, but also our ability to use our dagger. And I don't know how long I've been, Oh, you know what? I can get healed at Fort Moonmoth, I think. I think ILFA has the ability to do that. We're going to Moonmoth. Wait, what time is it? 6 a.m. It's fine. I don't even know how early they get up. I'm just gonna walk in there. Hopefully. All the doors are gonna be closed. I love how the dust storm made way for this. Is that a Nyx Hound? I think it is. And I guess against my better judgment, I want it. Got it. It makes me wonder how fast am I supposed to be if I'm dropped to 8, or does it just not affect my movement? My dagger speed seems okay. Do I have to rest out here? Is the gates closed? No, gates open. No one's moving around, really.
Yes.
Move.
I don't recall using teleportation, and yet I was.
What? What? I don't recall using teleportation, yet there I was, alone, naked. What? What happened? Where am I going? Oh my fucking god. I went into the tower door, didn't I? Yeah, prison towers. Imperial Chapel.
You want something, friend?
Can I tell you about the Imperial Call to invite you to become a lay member? How about spells? Magic guard, blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute. Don't I have a spell to... I thought I had a cure common disease spell. There. It doesn't affect it because it's already taken effect. Healing altar. You pray at Imperial Cult healing altars and receive blessings which cure common and blight diseases, cure poisons, and restore attributes. Non-members pay 25 drakes. Newer members pay 10. While higher-ranking members receive blessings free. Healing altars are found in Vivek Foreign Quarter, Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Mora, Fort Buckmoth, Fort Moonmoth, Fort Pelagiad, Fort Darius, Aldrun Guild of Mages, and Imperial Chapels in Ebonheart. Shit. Do I want to be a lay member for this to be cheaper? We accept all citizens of good character and earnest faith. We ask only a one-time pledge of 50 drakes to aid us in our good works. Thereafter, the only cost of membership comes when you use a healing altar. Modest and nominal fees which can help us in our mission to bring the words and blessings of the Nine to those less fortunate than ourselves. Do you wish to enjoin the Imperial Cult? Ugh. For free healing? Sure. We accept all citizens of good character and earnest faith, blah, blah, blah. We ask only one-time pledge of 50 drakes. Thereafter, the only cost of membership comes when you use your healing, in which we said that. Modest fees which help us spread the blessings of the Nine to those less fortunate than ourselves. Do you wish to join the Imperial Cult, or would you rather I review the Imperial Cult requirements and doctrines with you before you join? What are the requirements? To serve and glorify the Nine Divines, you must cultivate a noble personality and a strong will. Respect the magical arts, especially the colleges of Restoration, Mysticism, and Conjuration. Those who swear to avoid bloodshed, to take the field unarmored, to fight only with blunt weapons are especially praiseworthy. I am not fighting with blunt weapons. I am not a D&D cleric from 2nd edition and prior. Knowledge of enchantments and the gift of diplomatic speech are other qualities we look for in our initiates. Okay, I fit a bunch of that. Our doctrines are simple. We acknowledge the divinity of the Nine Divines. Akatosh, Debella, Arke, Zenithar, Mara, Stendar, Kinnereth, Julianus, and Tiber Septim. We preach the 9 virtues: humility, inspiration, piety, work, compassion, justice, ambition, learning, and civility. Our Emperor is the defender of the faith, and the Empire is the worldly working of the divine plan. We pledge aid and comfort to all citizens in need and serve the Emperor and Empire at his will. Empire? Our rules are equally simple. It is forbidden to attack another person of the Imperial cult, damn it. And of course... What do you mean I can't murder one of you? And of course, forbidden to kill another cult member. It is forbidden to steal from another member, whether by open theft or by covert pickpocketing. It is forbidden to trespass upon the private property of another member. Private property being understood to be anything behind a locked door. Break any one of these rules and you shall be expelled from the cult. Now, Dill, do you wish to join? Yeah, sure. 50 gold has been removed from your inventory. You are now a layman in the Imperial cult. Welcome, Dill, to our community, and may you rejoice in its blessings. Can I tell you about our services, or if you could donate more time and effort, would you like to become a lay servant? What's a lay servant? It's not possible to become a priest or consecrated cleric without joining cult orders. You would be forced to devote yourself full-time to the Imperial cult, which doesn't suit adventurous people like yourself. But we do need lay servants, earnest laymen dedicated to serving the Nine for certain unglamorous but spiritually rewarding tasks. At present, we need almoners to serve Zenithar, lay healers to serve Mara, and shrine sergeants to serve Stendarr. Wasn't Stendarr, like, blocking and defense? Yeah, Mara heals. And almoners just go and get money. What is Zenithar? Oh, Zenithar was like a god of, at least in Skyrim, it was all about speechcraft and stuff, or mercantile. So, yeah, that's gonna be collecting money. I guess I could be a lay healer. Lay healers gather ingredients for health and healing potions and minister to the sick and hurt and poor in isolated communities. It is difficult and sometimes dangerous work, but the spiritual rewards are great. If you're interested, speak to Sinolian Tanufis at the Imperial Chapel in Ebonheart. I'm sorry, what? Alright. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick because I have to. And I will BRB. Alright, I'm back. Putters is in his basket. Bodhi is downstairs somewhere. That is... I like how everything just went silent. So this is the Imperial Cult Altar, which like I did, donation of 10 and receive a blessing, yes. Restore my attributes. So speed is at 42. Spells. Jack of Trades, Fortified Luck, Frostguard, Resist Frost, Spell Trap, Spell Absorption, Fortify Health, 25 points for 30 seconds. Troll Strength, Fortify Strength. Just make yourself stronger. Oh my god, I moved better.
Moving.
Overview of gods and worship. Yep. Imperial Cult Supply Chest. Scroll of Vitality, Scroll of Vigor. Spell Absorption, Potion of Dispel. It's 1.25. Can I take half of those? Thanks. I do want to become a lay servant to Mara. Potentially. Well, I've joined the cult, which gives me cheaper use of the altars. I don't feel like the cheaper use is all that useful, but at the same time, it's not horrible. We need to go back up. Here, rest. Until healed. Go for it. Oh, thank God. The day is nice. The sun is going down because it's 7 p.m. So what, it's permanent summertime here? Can you see the red mountain from the distance? Not really, I guess. We're going back in here. We are hoping that there is no one that is respawned up there to make our lives miserable. I do feel like I'm moving better. Oh, I just noticed that glass is broken. Molag Amma region. I just noticed it names where you are in the bottom right, which you can't see, by the way. Yes, you can. What am I talking about? I forgot my camera doesn't cover this. It's not taking up the whole screen because I put it at the old resolution size. Yeah, no, I intentionally did that. I could have had it fill up the full screen and take up the full screen, but I wanted us to at least experience it in its old school resolution. Not like when I played it, I ever played it this. I'm pretty sure I played this by 800 by 600. Because I think that was the resolution I used for a lot of things. 1024 by 768 was just too high for most of my computer builds for the longest time. When I was finally able to run that, I was like, wow. And at the same time, everything was so much smaller, it weirded me out. Where is my torch? It's not like me using this dagger is going to be useful in here. That's to the Weeping Bell Hall. So this was the dangerous area. So I don't think those two guys that were here had anything to do with these two guys. I don't think they had anything to do with the East Empire Company, but I'm not certain. Their names weren't brought up. And I don't know how long it's been since the East Empire Company was here. Okay, so I can put my dagger away and still have this up. The torch doesn't last too long. So if we don't need it, I don't want to use it right now. Steel crate has nothing. Dwemer cog 40. Dwemer repair hammer. Oh my god, weight 4, value 150. It's resisting magic. Okay, so it's not very strong. Oh my god, the metal's worth so much. For my gods and emperor. Oh yeah, that one. The metal's worth 45 each. So there are some alchemical ingredients that are really worth money. And it's a question of, hey, do you want to make this into an alchemical potion? Or do you actually, you know, want to make money off of it? Granted, it's like, who am I going to sell it to? Ajira? She's the one that would give me the most money at the moment. Stop it. Ow. God. Christus Line. He had a sweet roll, which apparently restores health. I didn't even know sweet rolls were in the previous versions. It doesn't even look like a sweet roll. It almost looks like... What does it look like? It looks like a... I don't know, a custardy cinnamon roll? It doesn't look the same. What's this? Raw glass. The hell's a raw glass? All these Dwemer plates and stuff. So if I was willing to travel here, pick up a ton of crap, and then come back, I could potentially make money. If I could cast 2 different marks and be able to teleport between them. Miner's pick. Weight 12. I could take the Dwemer Lantern. It has a duration of 30 minutes. Weeping Bell Hall. I feel like we're going into Weeping Bell Hall whether we want to or not. Oh god.
You lost this round.
Did I? Because you look like you're outnumbered.
You want to beat me that easily.
I just did. She had an iron Tonto. None of them have a whole lot of anything going on. Kind of glad I got that that summon spell. I see I saw the shadow, but I don't know where it's supposed to be. So it's either above or it's off to the side somewhere. I wish there was a take all button that was easier to hit. Yeah, see? It's above. You can hear it. I think you got unsummoned.
It'll be your blood here, not mine. You're pested. Give in. You're dead already.
The hag outside was more of a challenge than these people. Take his money. What does he have? A steel dagger? Eh. Open this. Ow! Oh, fuck. There we go. I was hoping he would catch up. Nice. Okay. Dispose of corpse. I need to be careful with the doors. What do I do? Do I just start taking all their stuff and run back to town? Look at the black robe. Oh, God. I'm tempted to. Just for the sake of grabbing everything. I can teleport back. My marked entrance is here. So I can go grab everything, run back to town, sell it all to make some money, teleport back. She doesn't have much of anything. Can I get the Centurion Spider? There we go. Dispose. You can't really dispose of the people's corpses. 130 out of 170. I mean, I could. 143 out of 174. Is this also the Weeping Cells of the Hollow Hand? The weight is 22. I'm not picking that up. That put me at 65. I do have to say that the sounds in the Dwemer Ruins are super unnerving. I'm gonna take from these guys. $157. What is this? 167. We're fine. Okay. I am a little worried about trying to run back without healing properly. Or having enough, like, magicka to deal with. I have my potions, but I don't know. How am I doing as far as soul stones? I have 3 Cliff Racer souls. 1 Diseased Owlet, 1 Cliff Racer, 2 Nyx Hounds. The Diseased Owlet and the Nyx Hound are all the same. Did I look in here? Dwemer Goblet. Did I look at you? Yes. My God. Restore my health a bit. In all honesty, I shouldn't have to go much of anywhere. Because the path to and from here is usually relatively clear. So, I'm not too worried about that. What is my speed right now? Is 42. Nice cold water. Is Balmora right here by any chance? No. Can I run across and potentially make it? My problem with doing that is if there's enemies off the beaten path, I'm going to screw myself over. Let's just stay on the road. Run, oh, just move at the snail's pace we're used to. The difference being that we're slowly upping our athletics every single time. How are we doing on that anyways? Where is my athletics? Dear God. Acrobatics is at 50. Athletics is... Where is athletics? It's not athletics, right? It's, No, it's athletics. 85. So, I'm close to... leveling it. It's 86 for the small time I ran. Here. What is it now? 86 still. It takes forever for it to go up. And that's probably good as you go higher because you run a lot in this game. I'm still at 86. And this ups acrobatics. 87. Acrobatics is at 52. Okay, stop running. Q. So at least on the plus side, I can hit Q, point my character. I can also just sit there and just keep running. And I think the speed stays the same, but my fatigue drops down to nothing. And again, with fatigue down at nothing, that's not good. What does it even say about that? Represented by the green bar, the lower your fatigue drops, the harder it is to successfully perform actions like attacking and spellcasting. Getting punched, running, jumping, swimming fast, and swinging a weapon reduce your fatigue. Walking, resting, waiting, potions or spells can restore your fatigue. So yeah, like my fatigue is all the way down, so I can keep running. Which is not great, honestly, but whatever. My athletics is at 89. It's better than us not moving, but if I was to get into a fight at the moment, spell casting, attacking, all of it would cause me to just whiff more often than not. Please tell me the gates are open. God damn it. Okay. So we're gonna do this the very unorthodox way. And just swim in. Don't worry about it. Everything works fine. Is there a way to actually get up out of the water from here? Honestly? I actually don't know. Isn't there like a staircase up and out of the water? No? Motherfuck. I regret everything. Trying to swim as fast as possible. I do not swim very fast. You can't just jump out of the water like in Skyrim. It's a lot more realistic. You don't suddenly just shove yourself out of the water up into the air. There's a ladder there, but I don't know if you can just take that. Because I don't think you can just climb up onto a boat. You know, I had really great ideas here. What time is it, 2? I'm not wasting my time just waiting on the road. Hells no. I insist on sleeping in a comfortable bed. And I'm gonna jump the walls if I have to. Daggerfall me, baby. Yomo, you only magic once. You know. Hopefully you magic more often than that. Hey, my athletic skill went to 14. You know what that means? Not a whole hell of a lot. But it does mean it might get better soon. What is this? The Scribbled Scroll. Oh my god, there's someone who sells spells? I think I saw that earlier and I never went there. Should probably go there. You know, figure out if they, I don't know what, honestly. What is with the blue lights? Oh, because Mage's Guild. Hey, I'm tired.
Flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Shut the fuck up, murderous bitch. She's like, oh my, you're so sweet and nice and just rising through the ranks so fast. Are you gonna murder some more people for me? We're gonna rest. I don't know. 10 hours, I guess. Seems good enough. We're gonna have to rest in the Dwemer ruin anyways. Okay, let's go and sell stuff. Which is probably going to constitute selling it to this prick who doesn't like me most of the time. Barter. How about...
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Persuasion. Admire. Okay, 43 went down. Persuasion. Admire went 42. Let's try it again. Okay, we're at 39. Okay. I'm gonna do it 2 more times. Persuasion. Admire. 48. 40. 28. 60. Little piece of shit. Persuasion. 41. 44. 30. 20. Okay, I'm done. I hate him. I just want you to go up once.
But don't take too much time.
God, he's still not going up once. Just go up once. Like me a little bit. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to sell him stuff. Barter. Oh look, 11 gold for all of those. Thanks. He's at 50 now.
Stranger, my time is short, so get... What do you want?
Meldor. Barter. Give me... I don't even know if I have any armor for you, actually. I think I only have clothing. Oh, repair hammer. It's really heavy. He'll give me 19 for the Dwemer repair hammer of 150. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. Persuasion, 44, 46, 35, 30. Okay. Persuasion, 45, 39, 30, 35, 36, 37, 25, 40, 31, 36, 24. Okay. I hate all of you people. One more time. 45, 41, 42, 34, 32, 19. I hate you. Alright, so I guess you're gonna like us as we give you shit. Look, an ancient Dwemer repair hammer. Gosh, I wish I could have gotten something at such a... Here, do you want a bottle? Why do I have a glass bottle? Wait, he's gonna give it to me for 20 now? Offer. Alright.
Speak.
I have a feeling I have to get them to like 100 disposition just to try Mercantile. But at the same time, I feel like trying Mercantile at the rank that I am is just asking for trouble. Here's an outfitter. I don't remember what outfitters do. If they want to sell me things, I'll take the things, I guess. Whatever the hell things are. Hey, you're a trader. You just have random stuff. Okay, hold on. Can I make you like me? Persuasion, 41, 43, 37. Okay. 49, 40, 31, 17. 49, 40, 31, 17. God damn it. Barter. I hate all of these people. Here, you want this? Yeah, you do. You want a whole bunch of stuff that's completely useless? Yeah, you do. 17. Oh my goodness. Wait. Squidge's shoes worth 40. How much are you going to give me? 10. Holy shit. I'm surprised. They seem to hate you also. They hate me a lot, and I don't like any of them. Pieces of crap is what they are. Barter. I have 87. Why do I have 87? It's because of these. It's the scrap metal. And the pearl. And the diamond, maybe? I don't know. Do you want to buy some books? Is there someone who sells books here? Maybe... I'm just trying to casually go through his locked door. Don't worry about me. What if... Okay. Andrade's Trader House. The Scribbled Scroll. Does someone just sell books? The Alchemist. Pawnbroker. Outfitter. Armorer. Bookseller is behind me. There's a bookseller. Holy shit. I have books to sell. Is that Remy? Or is this some... No, it's someone else because it's a Khajiit.
Why do you approach?
Because you're amazing. You're a wandering merchant who sells a whole bunch of weird crap. I want to sell to you. 50? Just like the directions to Caius Casadas I don't need anymore. How about this glass bottle? Yeah, you do. You just want a glass bottle. Oh, the Dwemer's scroll. Do you want that? Yes. Okay. What else can I sell you? I have a lot of crap on me that I just don't want. Here, I'm going to offer that. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is we're going to try and make some potions in the middle of the street, because why the hell not? Drain, shield, and lightning. You know what I... that's like... Hi, honey. Why am I off-center? Because the game is off-center. It's criticizing, because if I move it, it becomes really weird, and that's why I've never done it that way. Isaac's making fun of where my game is located. He wants it to be like this. And then it's like, oh. Now it's like centered, but at the same time it's like, what the fuck? It doesn't cover everything. You know, it doesn't look as bad as it did because I put a background, even though you can't tell what the background is. The background's actually black and white of one of Morrowind's landscapes. But this has Restore Intelligence. Oh my god. Restore Intelligence, Lightning Shield, and Resist Shock. Don't spoil me. Potion of Random Things. I made one. Okay. A sweet roll restores health. What else restores health? There's another thing that restores health. This one. Goss. Dill's health restorative. My camera? Not the game? Why do you do this to me? It's not off center. Your head be like this in the game. Don't make fun of me. It's not my fault. The camera moved. Bodhi did it. Dill's health restorative. Make it. Hey, I made one. Kwama egg is a heal. Damn it. Restore fatigue. Just keep it as it is. Alright. Nothing. Nothing. Alright. We're going back. Leans on his left. I'm always leaning on my left. That's why the arm rest on the left side of my chair is broken.
Oh, wonderful.
And the right side is in great condition. I have always, for some reason, leaned to my left. I don't know why. Why are you so small? Why do you have no ears? I don't question this anymore.
You seem quite intriguing. Please share your thoughts.
Bata. Magic. Dill's healing restorative. We're keeping that. The paralytic cure, we're actually 2 for 4. Really? Yeah, we're not keeping those. It's 8 points. What is that going to do? Potion of random things. There you go. How about a restore fatigue? Will restore 1 for 2 seconds. Honestly, just get rid of both of those. They're too heavy. Spell absorption exclusives. Restore magicka standard. All this. How about gold Kennet? Give like 15. 14. There, 90. I need money. And with where we're going, why am I still at 70 pounds? What am I carrying? All the soul gems, honestly. I don't feel like the soul gems should be weighing that much. But whatever I'm carrying. How much is the diamond? 0.025. It's worth 200. Hey, Ajira. Barter. Would you like a diamond? She'll give me 119 for it. Did it. You're a big fan of me? I'm a big fan of you. My poor spine? My spine is in pretty damn good shape compared to you. Compared to you. Like you have some spinal problems. Yeah, you do, and you don't know about them. That's a 0.05. I like how the weight value of things is smaller than it is in Skyrim. It's all like, yes, you have a leaf. How much does that weigh? 0.01? And then Skyrim's all like, that leaf is a whole pound. It's not really a whole pound, but it's like 0.1. You're like, why is this leaf so damn heavy? I mean, I can get rid of a lot of stuff if I start enchanting. Ugh. Once again, don't want to enchant yet. I am ready to level. Intelligence times 2, willpower. Okay, so restoration will up willpower. Or I could just do conjuration. This is really stupid to do this one. 45, how much do you give me? 48, it's only giving me 3. So we should do Summon Skeleton Weak. I can have more than one? Yeah, you have to go, but you want to stop and to wink at me? Aw, I love you. This is changing the outcome of conjuration in this. You could essentially conjure an entire army. Rest until healed. How am I doing in mysticism anyways? 36. Well, mysticism's only willpower, so eh. I mean, I do want to get it better, but not as much as conjuration, I guess. Because the conjuration at least focuses on intelligence. There we go. Rest until healed. Intelligence. So I can... speed determines how fast you can move. You know we're doing that. Personality. How the ability to deal with other characters. Hey, look, I'm at 51. And then intelligence, 73. Leaves my willpower at 62, really? We need to put it on willpower. All right. So what is that? Level 7? Okay. Back in we go. It's just a piff you're there. Okay. Oh, there's an X on the screen with your mark spell. It's like, hey, did you know you got a mark there? It's right there. All right. Am I worried about this place? Hell yes, I am. Is that gonna stop me? Hell no. I got some money off of coming in here, and we're at 884, which is pretty dang good, I would say. So there is a semi-decent amount of stuff in here, at least. Supposedly. Worst part is I don't even know which side I went in. So this is the Hollow Hand. Cells of Hollow Hand. I don't think I need to. Oh my god, look how nice you look, and you could be a nicer person. You just have to get to know me. Do you want to get to know me? Probably not. Dear Lord. Ididine Talus. Just... I guess they were all set up to be in here. Dwemer coins, I'll take those. Not taking these just because, I mean, they weigh, they're good, but the weight on the Dwemer stuff is, ugh. At least there's bedrolls in here. Oh, whoa, 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 a ruby. Of course it's 125. Why wouldn't a ruby be 125? Also, it's an alchemical, thing. Oh, hey, I can actually go around that. Okay. A Dwemer scroll. A Dance of Fire Chapter 4, which increased my acrobatics. We'll take it. I'm not taking that. That's light. I need light. All the Dwemer Throwing Vial. Type, marksman, attack, 2 out of 2. Fire damage, 25 points for 1 second and 8 feet on a target. It's a mobile... It's a diamond. Or it's a diamond. It's a dynamite. Cast when strikes. Dwemer wire, Dwemer cog. Dwemer Centurion Dart. Raw ebony ore. Dwemer bar, those are heavy. Ooh, another hammer. Sujama, Mazti, Dwemer disc. Hell yeah, this stuff is way more useful than it is in Skyrim. It's worth a lot more. Can't rest, there are enemies nearby. Like where? So it's really, really hard to recover. So I can rest here until healed. Go. Sure. There's the pickaxe. Wait, what's in the steel keg? Frost salts. Hey, frost salts! Frost salts apparently have Restore Magicka as an effect on them in this. I wonder how much the alchemical traits for each object is similar to what it used to be. There's a lot of stuff you can't do, like the Fortify spells and stuff, but there is still a lot that you can do. It's funny because when I was looking up some videos for mods for Morrowind, there was one that I found that I talked about very, very briefly earlier, where I found out about a texture upgrade mod, which I definitely want to get. Heaven's Gallery. They had a very good position on it. They sat there and said that Skyrim's main problem, to summarize it, is that Skyrim has a lot of little problems, which requires a lot of mods to really fix and improve on. Morrowind has very few problems, but the problems it has are very large, and so it takes less mods to really fix Morrowind, but those mod fixes are much grander in idea, thought, and execution than any of the Skyrim mods are. And that makes a lot of sense based off of what I've seen. It's kind of accurate. So, and one of the things they were saying is that Morrowind's world building is really, really well done. And so far from what I've seen, yeah, it is. Oh, hey. That door is trapped. She has a spear. Not dealing with you. Common belt. She's got gloves. Which, remember, as ridiculous as the gloves are, those are still gloves. Value. Okay, what do I have? 134 out of 170? Take that. Another lockpick. The journeyman's lockpick. I was low. I didn't really have any lockpicks left. Miner's pick. Probably another one. Yep. Do I have more coins? Hells yes. Yeah, because I'm noticing that I feel like the Dwemer stuff is a lot more alien, and I'm a lot more excited to come across it. But at the same time, the large majority of it, as great as it is, it's really heavy to use. Take all of those. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Is there anything else behind there? No. I really need some detection spells at some point. That'd be mysticism. But there's a lot of stuff for detection that just makes things easier, I think, because I can't easily see things in the environment like you can with other games. Skyrim's small little objects like keys, like not keys, rings and such, they were really small and difficult to see. But I feel like they're even harder to see in this. So the spells like Detect Key would be very, very useful. That goes back to the Hall of Centrifuge. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this is just one of the doorways. Okay. Yeah, it's the left. Okay. So the hallways that were blocked, teeny tiny objects. Yeah, exactly. The hallways that were blocked are all in these 3 doors. Hello. A destruction increased. Oh. So these 2 doors are all open to each other. Where's this going? Heaven's Gallery.
This is pointless. Give in.
Are you down below? You are. You gonna be able to do anything to me? Damn it. I don't think he can reach me, so he's just gonna run back and forth, isn't he? Alright, so... Ooh, another ruby. Yeah, because of how he's moving, I can't get a good shot on him. Blue glass cup. It's only 2 coins. Rusted Dwemer cabinet. Dwemer cog and a Dwemer coin. So the cog is as much as the coin, but the cog weighs 18 pounds. And then, of course, there is the lantern.
This is pointless. Give in.
Yeah. 145 out of 170. I think if I need to find that other doorway that I found before. I think it's here. Because look how much further this is going down. Did I go this way before? Yeah, I did. Is this the Heavens Gallery? Heavens Gallery. Hey.
You won't escape me that easily. Die, scum. This is pointless. Give in.
My unarmored skill went up. And he barely damaged me. Just take all of his shit. So I'm at 160 out of 170. Which may mean I'm warranted for another trip back to empty myself out. As much as I don't want to, I think it might be worth it just for the money. Heavy Dwemer desk with wind salts, which just has feather. Huh. How much is that weigh? 0.1, so it's not horrible. Steel crate, steel crate, steel crate, steel keg, steel crate. Yeah, I don't know if Dwemer ruins were really around in Daggerfall. This might have been the first iteration of them. That's ominous. Can't rest here, there are enemies nearby. Sharp blade increased. I can't take his shit. You're gonna have to stay here. We're gonna have to come back. So the easiest way to do this, obviously, is recall. God damn it. This is why I need to fix this spell. Alright. We're walking back to town, and I'm constantly worried that I'm going to have a respawn there. I'm also aware of the time. I can't go for too much longer. There's stuff I want to do tonight. There's other things I'd like to do. I did reinstall Elder Scrolls Online, and I am trying it again. I'm actually still in the prologue, so I can't say anything about it yet. But I have the instructions written down from when Luna Arcana was in chat last time, recommending how to approach it, where to go, how to deal with the story. Now, in hindsight, from when I last talked to her, when she was in the stream about it, I think she said to not go to the DLC areas, but I don't have any DLC areas available to me because I never spent that much money. We bought the main game with the intention of trying to play it. We didn't much like it, and we kind of moved on. And again, because I've heard that the big reason to play it is for the lore aspect of it and what it has introduced into the Elder Scrolls universe, I am going to give it another shot again and see what I feel about it. And this time, I made a Khajiit sorcerer. I hate how you have to pick one of the classes and you're stuck into it and you can't really expand in ways. And if you can, I haven't seen it yet, but you're just sort of stuck in a traditional MMO sense of here's your class. But I was like, yeah, I want to do Khajiit. Why? I've made a high elf. I've made a wood elf. I made a dark elf. I've done all 3 elves. I don't want to do another elf. I wanted to do something interesting. I didn't want to be a basic human or whatever. So I just went Khajiit. And it does have a different start, I've noticed, depending on what your faction is. Because they have 3 different factions in there. There's a different starting point or a different starting story based upon your chosen faction. Which I think is interesting, because I wasn't expecting that, and I didn't really notice it before, because I think I skipped over... No, I did the Aldmeri Dominion one. I found it kind of meh. The faction that the Khajiit are with, I'm liking its starting story. Because it starts in Cold Harbor, which is essentially one of the planes of oblivion that the souls of the dead are supposed to go to, or something along those lines. So it's different and interesting to some extent. I feel like I've seen it before, but I haven't really experienced it before. So it's interesting so far. But I need to see... I like how I'm still just jumping the walls. I'm dagger falling it. But I still need to see what ends up happening with it, where it goes, how it is, blah, blah, blah. I don't have great expectations, because every time I've touched it, I have always been very whelmed. And in most cases, underwhelmed when I'm not whelmed. 5. Wow. I guess I'm waiting 3 hours. Oh my goodness, the city. Alright, you.
Better be important.
Persuasion? Do you like me? You hate me. You hate me some more. I'm gonna try this again. Why do I try this every time with them? Persuade. 47, 41, 42, 39.
This better be important.
Be a worm. What do you mean, be a worm?
I really don't have time for this, so
Barter.
make it quick.
Just barter with him. Wait, what? Oh, I have the Dwemer throwing vial, which is only worth 18, apparently. I'm gonna give you some Dwemer throwing darts. You're seriously gonna give those to me for 11? Frickin' hell. Oh, look, 21. I'm so shocked and amazed. Piece of shit. I'm so angry at all of these merchants I hate. I don't even think I have any armor for you. I just have regular clothing, don't I? Alright. Isn't there an actual clothier around here? There's an outfitter. Pawnbroker. Alchemist. Magical clothes. Should I just try and make my clothes magical? No. I feel like I just need to keep collecting soul gems and then just sit down on a enchantment spree. The Lucky Lockup, bookseller. You know the bookseller, though. The traveling merchant is gone. I probably should have sold to the bookseller. Look, Squidward is here. Oh my God. What do you want? I want to see if you'll like me more. Your dress is ugly. 54. Thank you, Dill, very much. Well, I'm glad someone appreciates honesty. Would you like some Dwemer scrolls? You don't buy these items. Do you want some medium scrolls? She will. Because I don't want them in my inventory anymore. They're too heavy. I regret picking them up. I think we just need to go to the trader. I don't know who else to sell this stuff to. I feel like the traveling trader gave us the best stuff. God damn it, Squidward. Oh, the repair hammers I was supposed to try and sell to that other person. Do you have lockpicks? I mean, I know it's not appropriate to have... But a blue torch. I don't want an enchanted... Oh, it lasts for an hour and 30 minutes. I mean, that's kind of nice, actually. Mine lasts for 13 minutes and 33 seconds. Here. Would you like to buy this Dwemer throwing vial that I'm never going to remember to throw at anyone? Of course you do. I gave you 2 belts and you're all like, here's 1 coin that I'll offer you. I feel like if I took both of these, and if I sold one at a time, 9. Huh, you little piece of crap. What if I take one of these and I sell it on its own? I feel like he would offer me more. 15, 16 here. 19. Yeah? What about a Dwemer scroll? 72. 125. Whatever. Here. Wow. Oh my goodness. You know what I have? More stuff for you. My God. The fact that I can get more money doing it this way is a little ridiculous. I have a book I forgot to sell to the book person. Hate everything. Get out of my way, handsome Squidward. Hi, Lord Ophidia. Oh my God.
Say you?
I'm gonna murder you. Get out of my face, Headfield. Whoever you are. I'm not allowed to murder people anymore, remember? And not that I was murdering anyone, I just tried it once for shits and giggles, and it was funny. In my opinion, it was funny. Dunmer delicacies. Some people might not have considered it to be funny. Where is... Okay. I need the bookseller, and I need Mr. Armor. Barter. Here, how... Are you seriously going to give me 36? For the ancient repair hammers.
Hurry this up,
Okay.
will you?
Persuasion. Why don't you love me more? Oh my God. Just went down to 40. It's at 46. Do you like feet? Down to 33.
This better be important.
The tips of your ears are so beautifully fine. 41. Fine sentiments, but I doubt their sincerity. You know what's truly sincere? Your lips look like you ran into a wall last night. 29. I just want to be friends. 44. Went down. No, seriously, I just want to be friends. Down to 32. I hate this little prick. 49. Okay.
If I can
I'm
help,
saving
I
that.
will,
We're
but
taking
don't
that.
take too much time.
When did you go from... I swore I had this guy at like 49, and he's just straight up is all like, I don't like you, and I don't like anything about you. I'm like, thanks. Just wanted to be friends, dipshit. You don't buy? Fine. I have to go back to the trader for the coins I forgot I had, but I also need to go over here because I have a book for the book person. She at least likes me the moment I said her dress was ugly. Barter. Would you like this book of Dance and Fire? It's worth 175. You gave me it for 71? Oh, you're a sweetheart. Why isn't anyone else like you? Why aren't books a better commodity? Like, I'm trying to see what you said, Orfeo. I just want to be friends. I hate this little prick. I just... It's not my fault. He's an asshole. Swear to God, handsome Squidward in every single iteration. Would you like some Dwemer coins? They're worth 40. I have 5 of them. That's 200 gold worth. What are you going to give me? 52. I bet if I had skooma on me, you'd like me better, you stupid cat. What else do I have on my person that can just be... It's all the alchemical stuff. Oh, Sujama and Matsi. Why would I sell any of those to you? I don't like you enough. I'm gonna give these to Ajira because Ajira actually considers me to be a friend. I just try to ignore the dark elf standing there, because all she does, every time I turn to her and say hi, she's all like, are you willing to kill someone from me? Just come in here. You don't even have any ears. I can't. I am very tempted to remove the Morrowind Comes Alive and try to find another one. Because of the earless people I keep running into. The game was sitting there and touting how great it would be to run across all these people in the world, and most of them just are lacking any sort of anatomy that they should be having. God damn it! There's two of them.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Can you hear me? All right. I have 88 right now. Which means I'm just going to do the easy way. There. Cure poison. I could actually get money if I was selling these instead of actually... Okay. I'm going to sell the gemstones. I'm going to sell it to our good friend Ajira, who probably has enough money to deal with this. She has 556. She's not going to have much for longer. Hey, Ajira, do you like rubies? She's all like, I'm going to go broke. Yeah, how about this raw ebony? Wind salts are worth a lot. This pearl is worth 80. Just... Yeah. Okay. I need money. Currently. How much do I have? 1,480. That's actually pretty good. All right. So go in here. Drain agility. What about dispel? I feel like I should keep the pearl for dispel and not drain agility. Drain fatigue. Resist poison. Can I get away from the drains, please? Feather. Potion of minor lifting. Well, that failed. I'm glad I named it. Glad I took time out of my day to name a potion that just failed. Fortify fatigue. And restore... Ooh. Dill's fatigue elixir. Sweet. Fortify Magicka. There's just nothing. Restore fatigue. We're just gonna call it restore fatigue. Look at this whole piece of bread I'm gonna shove into a bottle. Fortify personality, blah, 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 blah. Restore Magicka. Dill's Magicka Droplet. My alchemy skill raised. I called it Droplet because it's probably like restores 3 points of Magicka. We'll look at it in a bit. It's drain speed, not restore. Nothing. Okay. So the only thing I can end up doing is probably like meshing things together. Restore intelligence. Frickin' hell. I don't want to be associated with this. It drains your luck, but restores your strength. So what are we going to call this? We're going to call this, Ajira's good luck potion of strong men. She's just gonna sell this. That's all. Hey, Ajira.
How are you?
Got some potions you can sell. He's just like, Ajira's good luck potion of strong men, yeah. Yeah. She's all like, I'll give you 22 for that. So restore fatigue. This fortifies fatigue by 49 points for 98 seconds. This is a nice one. Into the sale bin. Dill's Magicka Droplet. 2 points for 5 seconds. That's 10 points of Magicka. Dill's Paralytic Cure. Dill's Poison Cure. Magicka Standard. This is 30. Restore Magicka Quality. That's even higher. So this is 20. Okay, the cheap Magicka restores Magicka for up to 20 points. Mine does 10. Yeah, I gotta sell that. Oh my god. Why does the raw glass weigh so much? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna shove the raw glass into potions. We're gonna see what works with it. Fire shield. Well, that failed. Okay. Just look how much more I can carry as my alchemy just fails horribly. I'm at 4 out of 10 already. Jeez. All right. So, rest until healed. We know what we're doing. We're back. All right. Considering the time and things that I would like to take care of, we're going to stop here. As much as part of me wants to keep on going. I'm going to save over on entering Arc thing because this was a lot less dangerous than I thought it was going to be. At least currently, and probably because of the spells that I have going into it. Had I gone into it much earlier on, I think I would have regretted everything. But we will come back to this tomorrow night for sure. Hells yes. Yes, we will.